Hey everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I am Mike and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and we're doing trailers with Mike for the 11th of April, 2025. And I know that I'm an hour late, so... Oh, somebody's getting in trouble. Just a second, guys. Okay, I think we're okay. So, yeah, so I'm an hour late because we're actually getting ready to buy a house and we are looking at houses together. So, anyway, so, yeah, it's been an interesting week. I've had a lot of things going on. I'm way behind. I know that I am way behind on a lot of things. I'm trying to catch up. I've got a lot of stuff going on that I'm not going to get into here, but we've got the action update coming up. I've got 2 reviews in the pipeline. I probably need to go see Minecraft because I've heard some interesting things about Minecraft. I didn't go see Snow White because I was just... Everybody has just said that it's bad, and I'm burnt out on... I just want to go see a good movie, and then I want to come here into my YouTube channel and talk about it. Can I just get that, please? But listen, guys, so it is Trailers with Mike. So Trailers with Mike, Fridays at 6. I know today, like I said, I'm late because I was looking at houses. We do 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. And we also, if you're interested, we do advertising on these. So we're going to release these next Thursday to members, and then they go live to public on Friday. And when they do, if you would like to, you can check us out on Fiverr and find out how you can put an ad for your product, website, channel, whatever, in those trailer reactions. So, we're going to go to ad break right now. I'm going to get a drink. When we come back, I'm going to, hop right in, and we're going to start reacting to some trailers. We're starting with movies today. All right, so like I said, I'll put us to intermission real quick, and I'll see you guys after these short messages. All right, everybody, we are back, and we are ready to go. We've got about 27 minutes before the next ad break, and we here at Mike's After Action Reviews are a equal opportunity. We are a group of equal opportunity drinkers, and I am not sponsored by Pepsi, nor do I think Pepsi even knows I exist, but I like Pepsi, along with the Dr. Pepper and the Coca-Cola and the root beer that we have showcased prior on this channel. So, let's talk about it. We are starting with movies first tonight, guys. And this first one, I'm actually surprised, because this is looking like a AA movie. I don't know what you like, not big budget, but why I don't know what you would call it. It's like it's not a big budget, but it's kind of a smaller budget, I guess. I'm thinking in terms of video games, because in video games it's AAA, AA. I've never heard of A. Well, I guess AA and then indie. So AAA, AA, and I. But all right, let's check it out, guys. This first one, I guess it's based off of a book, just from a quick Google search I did, because I was trying to figure out what's up. But yeah, so this is based off a book, and we're gonna find out about it. I've never read the book or anything like that, so here we go. We're watching the trailer for Primitive War official teaser trailer. Coming at us from Spark Films, and with the Google Chrome. See, this is what I was saying. So I was confused because it said Spark Films, so sometimes they have like what is it? I can't remember what channel it is, but it'll say something like something films, like, oh, Radiant Films or Glorious Films or whatever, and all that it is fake trailers for movies that aren't real. So using footage clapped together from trailers or other movies that have already come out. So yeah. But anyway, so this is based on a book. So it's coming out from Spark Films. Now this is the director, I guess, because I just looked it up and it was that it's the director or the producer. I'll just look it up real quick. Spark Films. Where is it? Ethan Pettis. Yeah, Luke Spark. So he is the director. Yeah. And producer, I'm imagining. So, I've never heard of any of these. Rainfall, Bring Him to Me. Yep, never heard of any of that. Not that it's bad, I haven't heard of it. So, but here's what it says. So with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 1.2 million views, 29,000 likes, and 498 dislikes. We are going to like the video, as we do with all videos that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we hate those. Okay, so Primitive War, coming 2025, from director Luke Spark, comes Primitive War, based on the popular novel The Primitive War by Ethan Pettis. Vietnam, 1968, a recon unit known as Vulture Squad is sent to an isolated jungle valley to uncover the fate of a missing Green Beret platoon. They soon discover they are not alone. Okay, cool. So, An action-packed war film that pits battle-hardened soldiers against the greatest predators that have ever walked the earth. What is this? Oh, that's a remix, whatever. Alright, so let's check it out, guys. We got a 1 minute and 30... So I don't know anything about this, but my understanding is it's going to be something along the lines of Vietnam meets Jurassic Park. Let's check it out. We got a 1 minute 31 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. Those are my kids playing. That's why we're buying a house, so I can have more space away from the kids.
Yeah, you found them. You ordered, Sarge.
We all made some poor life choices, Baker. The old man would love to discuss
Alright.
the consequences with you.
Vietnam stuff?
3 days ago, I lost my Green Berets. There was something going on in that battle.
Now wait a minute. So the CGI, you can tell this is CGI, but it doesn't look bad.
3 days
Yep.
ago,
Now this guy is a good actor. He was in Entourage, right? I wonder whatever happened to him that he's in a movie like this. Or maybe this is just, maybe it's just like, hey, it's a smaller project. Maybe he has a friend. I don't know, but this is good. He's a good actor, so that's cool.
I lost my Green Berets. There was
Okay.
something going on in that valley.
RT Vulture.
Reconnaissance is your business. And I need you all to find them for me.
What is it? Track. Is it our guys? No.
Interesting.
Animal.
Whoa.
Something big.
This ain't no walk in the park. Like, probably that's a reference to Jurassic Park. Ooh, okay. Now we're gonna look at this here. That looked okay. So the CGI is not. Wait.
Telling you guys, there's monsters out here.
Okay, that doesn't look terrible. So some of the CGI, this looks good. Actually, to tell you the truth, this actually looks pretty good. Some of it that goes by real quick. And this doesn't bother me because when you, depending on how you block and frame, the movie, that's the right terminology, right? Blocking and framing. Depending on how you put the scenes together. Why are you... One second, my headphones are doing weird things. Depending on how you put the scenes together, you know, if something flashes by real quick, it doesn't necessarily need to be the highest quality. So like this looks okay. It's not terrible, but it's not like big budget movie, you know, and this looks okay, but again, not big budget movie. This would be like good TV CGI, which is actually for a low budget film. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. The one thing that I would say that's a little goofy to me is if you've got that's got to be a Quetzalcoatl, right? A Quetzalcoatl. I can't exactly pronounce that. Just sounds weird to me, like in pronouncing it. If you've got that, how the heck did you miss that? Like you're flying around here with the helicopters and stuff. I do like that we got the yellow eyes. So this looks great though. Like I'm not seeing anything wrong with this CGI. This is they probably put a lot of money into making these raptors look good. Look like Dakota raptors. So that's awesome. Cool. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. It says coming 2025. I'm not seeing. Just says coming soon. Just says coming soon. So I think it looks good. Looks good for a low budget movie. I mean, it's probably not going to be like the greatest movie you've ever seen, but looks like it would be a good time, and the production value doesn't look like it's going to be so bad that, you know, it's like, you know, terrible and hard to watch. So let's take a look at what people are saying about it in the excuse me. see the comments. Let's take a look at. Oh, I like this. Let's check it out. Let's see the comments. So I didn't know I needed a Vietnam War versus murderous or ex-murderous dinosaurs crossover, but man, am I totally pumped. Is Murderous Dinosaurs a movie? Or a game or something? Murderous Dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs are indeed formidable predators. Is it a movie? Murderous Dinosaur. Nope. Nope, it's not there. When the dumbest premise is given love and care by talented people, you get fun like this. Sign me up. That's true. That's true. Yeah. This is Jurassic Park. This is the Jurassic Park that we needed. All brutality. Good point. Like a war film, gory war film with dinosaurs mixed in. Why not? Dang, those raptors actually look pretty good. Yes! I think their teeth, not to mention scientifically accurate as well. And also, is there a Spinosaurus in the trailer? Okay, those dinos actually look more accurate according to the latest reconstructions and findings. Neat. Even if dinosaurs looked so similar... Okay, even if dinosaurs looks so similar to whatever, analogs and films looks like typical war action film with dinosaurs. I'm so glad that this guy's I don't give up and still work on this. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Maybe the movie will can make Primitive War book more famous. All right, that guy has improper grammar. All right, Ethan, man, my dream finally became reality. Back in the Jurassic Park something days, I know you dreamed of seeing your idea on the big screen. Happy you were able to create Primitive War and had folks interested in helping you realize it. Much love, your boy, Christian, a.k.a. Allosaurus. All right, so this is awesome. So people look like they're liking it. People look like they're liking it, and it's going to be. I think it'll look okay. I think it looks okay, and if you're a fan of the books, it'll be bringing that to life. So as long as they do it right, it looks like it's got potential. But that's all we've got for this one, guys. So be watching for it if you're interested. You know, you like the movie or the book, excuse me. Watch for the movie. But otherwise, we're going to move on to the next one. So here we go. All right, guys. We have got... So I don't know if you guys know this, but the last one... This isn't a movie in a long-running series now. The last movie they made actually lost money. And now I don't know what that means for however this thing goes. Yeah, I'm gonna say it without I'm trying to say it without revealing it because I'm going to reveal it here in a second. So, yeah. Really, that's it. That's all I can say without revealing it. So let's just go ahead and reveal it. Here we go. We are watching the trailer for Mission Impossible. Excuse me. The Final Reckoning. Official trailer 2025. Tom Cruise. Haley Atwell. All right, coming at us from IGN with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 931,000 views to 16,000 likes and 147 dislikes. Nice. All right, we are going to like the video, as we do with all videos we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we don't like those. Mission Impossible, what was it? Dead Reckoning? Mission Impossible, I think, or no, it wasn't Dead Reckoning. Was it Dead Reckoning? Dead Reckoning is a way to, man, the first Mission Impossible movie came out in 1996. Rogue Nation, Fallout, Dead Reckoning. Yeah, Dead Reckoning is when you navigate land with a map and stuff without so you flip up the compass and then you look at an object, okay? And that is, oh my god, whatever, it doesn't matter. When you don't do that and you just aim the compass in sort of the direction that you know you're supposed to go, that's called Dead Reckoning. Anyway. without like using an object as a reference point, and you're just following the compass. That's called Dead Reckoning. Anyway, here we go. Let's check out the description. Watch the Mission Impossible the final... Yeah, but Dead Reckoning, by the way, did not make money. It actually lost money. Watch Mission Impossible the Final Reckoning trailer. Our lives are the sum of our choices. Check out the new Mission Impossible the Final Reckoning trailer. Okay, it stars all of those people. It's got all of this stuff. It's produced by those people. And it's got all that stuff. So that's just production stuff. If you want to read it, it's right. It's right here. Actually, I want to see this because I saw that movie and I didn't think it was bad. What? Interesting. Okay, so we've got a 2-minute and 17-second trailer. Looks like we're going to get an interesting opening scene for the trailer here. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
This can't all be true.
What can't be true?
Every word.
CIA Black Vault break-in.
Am I reading
Okay.
this correctly? The
Oh,
car
man.
bombing?
In fairness, the bomb was actually meant to kill him.
He gassed a security briefing.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
just...
So these are... Okay, I'm going to tell you what's happening. These are people who are considering him for the mission. That's what it is. And they're like, here, this guy, he can do it.
That was just 2 months ago.
This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here. If we want to bring the
Yep.
world back from the brink,
Okay.
we have to deal with him.
Yeah, by the way, Ethan Hunt is him.
Smart people on every side are
He's
close to
basically-
panicking.
He's like Captain America, basically.
What exactly is your plan?
What is this? Are we getting into some sci-fi stuff here?
Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised. Everything you are.
Why are we seeing...
Has come to this.
Okay. Why are we seeing scenes from the other movies?
An aircraft carrier?
Is it going to be incorporated in here?
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Okay.
This is your calling, your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
All right. Now the thing is that Tom Cruise does all of his own stunts.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
So, Tom Cruise does all of his own stunts, which is amazing for these movies. It's quite cool. This is coming out next month on the 23rd. Awesome. I want to know how, like, Tom Cruise looking like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber here. Look at that. Man, I want to know how they did that with him. And he usually pays for the insurance himself. Or he at least did that one time that I've heard of. This guy, by the way, if you didn't know, this is the Arby's. We have the meat guy. So, if you didn't know, not only is he, working with Ethan Hunt on impossible missions, he's also in commercials. That's his side job. All right. Cool. I think it's the end. Hopefully it's a big bang. I know that these movies have been pretty much successful for almost their entire run, their big run. I don't think anybody has said that they're bad or anything. Any of them are really bad or anything, but I know that the last one did not really make money. And so, yeah, I'm really interested to see Ron Swanson here play a Marine general. Yeah, because that's Marines. Yeah. If you've seen Parks and Rec. Yeah, Ron Swanson here, played by Nick Offerman. He's a great actor. So, this is cool. All right. But that's cool. Let's check out what people are saying about it in the comments. After 8 movies, I'm starting to think that the mission is possible. What the heck is this? Ooh, see this movie-gasm? They're the people that do the fake trailers. Oh, Tom Cruise has mastered the art of running. I will watch this movie to see him run like hell. God, I wish I could run like that. Director, let's use CGI. Tom, I am CGI. Cruise going crazy. I like that. That's pretty cool. Goosebumps. The Mission Impossible franchise is the last of the summer blockbusters. God help the movie industry when it's gone. Well, this looks like it's going to be the last one. All right. Your trailer is an amalgamation of every past Mission Impossible movie's vibes. And Cruise saying, I need you to trust me. One last time. Feels like a message, should you choose to accept it, to moviegoers everywhere. I'm in. Run to theaters. Yeah, this is awesome, guys. I think that this is going to be good. Whether it makes money or not, I think it'll be a good movie anyway. And one big thing is like the practical effects. The combination of practical effects, CGI, and Tom Cruise doing his own stunts just makes these movies really cool, whether you like them or not. I think the Fast and Furious movies really like jumped the shark, went off the rails, and then for me just weren't interesting because of that after a while. This still feels cool for the reasons that they felt cool in the beginning. You know, if that makes sense to you. Go check it out. Like I said, one last time, let's check the thing here. May 23rd, only in theaters. So awesome. Go check it out, guys. But this is what we've got for this one. We're going to move on to the next one. So I'll put us to... Well, no, wait. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. I'm going to put us to intermission, and then we're going to go on to the next one. So we will see you guys after these short messages. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we are continuing on our journey here through excuse me, our journey through the 10 trailers. So we are on the 3rd trailer, and we're still in, we have 2 more after this. So we have this one, the next one, and then another one, and then we are moving into video games. So this one looks interesting. The last 2, I think, are going to be the biggest ones for me, personally, that I'm looking forward to. So here we go. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Havoc, official trailer, Netflix. So coming at us from Netflix with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 1.1 million views, 34,000 likes, and 310 dislikes. And we are going to like the video as we do with all videos that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we don't like them. They suck. Okay, this is the description. No law, only disorder. Watch Havoc, coming to Netflix on April 25th. Now it is April 11th, so we got 14 days. When a drug heist swerves lethally out of control, a jaded cop fights his way through a corrupt city's criminal underworld to save a politician's son. Huh? I guess we'll see it. All right, yeah. So it's got Tom Hardy. That's the biggest thing. They were really smart to make that the thumbnail. Yeah. And that's what we've that's what we've got, and it's a cop movie. So let's check it out, guys. We get a 2 minute trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
What you got for me? Oh.
We got footage of our suspect. Do you know him?
All right.
It's not a killer.
This kid is public enemy #1.
So he knows him.
Started a gang war. They just want to shoot him dead. That's the end of his story.
I make one phone call. You go down for life. Get him back.
Okay. So it's like a politician.
There are people out there.
So it looks like I don't know. Is this guy a politician? And so he's saying like, oh, you go down for life, get him back, you know? Okay. Or is he a criminal?
There are people out there looking for you.
Okay, what was that though? I don't know if you saw that. Oh, he's knocking on the window. Okay. Yep, you do not hold a shotgun like that. I'll tell you that. Alright, Tom Hardy in an action role.
Don't forget, I know what you did.
You have no idea what I did.
Alright. I like Timothy Oliphant, Forrest Whitaker, and Tom Hardy. I know of the other girl, but she's kind of new. I don't have anything that really makes me think she's so great. That is a washer.
Looks like you got chewed up pretty bad, Jake.
Well, it's kind of hard to dodge a fucking washing machine.
There you go. Wait, was that John Bernthal? Or was that just Tom Hardy? I don't see Tom Hardy in roles like this very often. He plays a tough guy, but I mean like Bane, you know, it would be painful for you. You know, it's not. And how often do cops get into fights like this, by the way, where they're just straight up kung fu fighting people like in a street brawl or an action, like an actual like superhero movie action something, you know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Tom Hardy playing a part like this where he's like hand-to-hand combat fighting people. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Bane even... The role of Bane in the Batman movies was even not some great... Like, as far as all the action and stuff, it was not like some great action part. He had limited fighting in that. In the Venom movies, it was a CGI Venom. It wasn't him, you know? So. Alright, what else you got for us? Alright, that's the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think that it looks like... I think that it's probably... I don't know. I'm trying to understand, is it going to be like an Uncut Gems type situation where even just watching it is stressful? Like, are we moving very quickly through the storyline with each of the characters? Or is it just more of a, you know, fast-paced cop drama with Tom Hardy being, the director of The Raid? So, that's pretty good. I know. So I'll be honest with you guys. I have not seen The Raid. Okay, or The Raid 2. But I do know that's the good stuff right there. I've got to see it. I got to sit down and watch it. All right. Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. Like I said, it'd be cool to see Tom Hardy in some serious gory action movie. Over the top action. So that's cool. Yeah. And you can definitely tell that it's from the director of The Raid. Because of the way that the fight scenes... Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? It's why am I not going back far enough to see this? Okay, so Timothy Olyphant. No, I missed it. I don't know what maybe I went too far forward or what. No, it's fine. But that's the guy from Carlito's Way is the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah, so this looks cool. Let's check out but it looks good, guys. I think so. Let's check out, and it's coming April 25th. I already said that. Let's check out what people are saying about it in the comments. Gareth Evans knows how to make ultra-violent action movies like The Raid. It's not just a movie, it's an art piece. From the director of The Raid is all I needed to know. Venom, Let There Be Havoc. Finally, the Venom movie we all wanted. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. No, I don't want it to be added to the queue. I wanted it... Well, I'll fix it in the end. I wanted it to be... Okay, this guy literally taking his action career serious. Snap is killing it. He's killing it. This deserved a theatrical release. What do you mean it deserved a okay, yeah, because it's coming to Netflix. Yeah, Gareth. Okay, so people are just basically saying, like, hey, it's going to be awesome because this guy's the director, and I think there's a good chance that actually is true. So we'll have to see. Go check it out on Netflix on the 25th. Otherwise, guys, we're going to move forward from this one. Here we go. All right, so now this next one I've watched all of the volumes of up to this point, and it's an anthology. It's an anthology, and it's how do I explain this? They take you, the anthologies, so if you don't understand, anthology are undisconnected stories within the same series or something. Like if you watch a movie and it tells you like 3 stories, they're not connected, or maybe they're like lightly connected within the same world or something. But this really takes you to different worlds, and it would be really cool to see some of these get their own movie or their own series. Would be kind of cool. I think that would defeat the purpose of it being an anthology. But anyway, yeah. So let's check it out though. We are watching the trailer for Love, Death, and Robots, Volume 4. All right. So official teaser trailer. Official teaser Netflix. So this is coming at us from Netflix. And with the Google Chrome extension, you can see that it's got 1.5 million views to 94,000 likes and 567 dislikes. We, excuse me, we are going to like the video, as we do with all trailers that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we do not like those. Okay, volume. I mean, it's 4, but it's like a 4-letter word. Coming out May 15th, only on Netflix. That's the whole thing. Yeah, the anthology series so far has really brought us to some interesting worlds, and has not really failed. I think it's gotten better every time we've gone out. Hasn't really failed. Even if it dips in quality, sometimes it dips down to being like still good but not amazing. So that's a good place to be in. So let's check this out. We get a 1 minute and 1 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. What? Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not that. Is that a live action? Sorry, I'm trying to... Is that a live action guy or is this CGI? Because I don't think we haven't gotten... No, we did get live action. That's right, with Topher Grace. So never mind. I guess it would still work with the theme and how they do things. Okay, moving forward. Okay. Usually these have something to do with technology. Oh.
Let's go.
Okay. This looks pretty cool. We've got some lady who's part machine. All right. I'm always... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. 10 new trips. Now, we've had something... Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I was like, why am I... So we've had something similar to this before, where it was a zombie apocalypse, and like it showed us there was like a... So what this looks like is when you see those model villages, and the zombie apocalypse one, it was one person, it was like got buried, and then the you could see it get buried with all the little people. A lightning struck, and then it came out, and then you watched as the zombie apocalypse spread across the model village. This looks cool too, but it's an alien invasion, so that's nice. That's pretty interesting. Okay, talking cat with owners that are... What the heck? So they don't... Oh, you know what? That's not true. So they can't show nudity here on YouTube. But, okay, it is... They have shown nudity in the show. So definitely not for kids. But, alright.
How do you get used to that
What?
smell?
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, that's funny. 1 second. Again, not for kids, guys, but... it's Barbie. You know, like the... Well, that doesn't count as nudity. Alright, she is handling business. Dinosaurs. Demons.
Language.
As I said, May 15th. So I'm actually, as I've said, I've really liked the series so far. I liked the one with the boat guy. There's one where this guy basically becomes the captain of a pirate ship or something, but not normal. He's the captain of the ship, and there's this giant monster, and that. Okay, I was gonna say though, look at this woman's neck. My lord. So it looks like we are getting some... Oh, and this is part of the model ship thing, where it's like a small thing. I want to see... Wait a minute. That is... Okay, so these are not just dinosaurs. These are giant dinosaurs. Like, this is way bigger than what this dinosaur should be. And then that means that that's a giant T-Rex-like dinosaur. Okay, I'm feeling it. We've got the technology. Most of these have to do with either deep fantasy or some kind of cyberpunk technology. This doesn't appear to be that, but I guess it could be. They had Dracula, you know, Dracula once, so that's a thing that could be. We've got the dinosaurs running. I don't know. This just looks like, I don't know, probably a rock band happening here. Yeah, so this kind of looks like it's going to be the typical greatness of Love, Death, and Robots. So this is cool. This is cool. I'm loving it. Yeah. And I just have to watch. So it said May 15th. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Cool. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it then. And it's free. Well, not free because you pay for Netflix, but it's on Netflix, so that's great. Okay, let's check out what people are saying in the comments. Hope Netflix don't cancel this for the rest of my life. One of the best creations to be on Netflix. 10 episodes, you can make 100 and it still wouldn't be enough. The best series created by Netflix. Yeah, if you don't have Netflix, this would be a good reason just to get Netflix, just for this show. Honestly, if there was going to be, you know how some people, they get a streaming service for a specific show, this might be a good one to get for Netflix for. Wait, is he? Okay. Dear Netflix, please increase the number of episodes and never ever think of canceling this series. Thank you, Netflix. I never clicked on a teaser trailer so fast. Oh, that's kind of way. I never screamed the word yes louder in my life. I'm relieved that this series wasn't canceled. Its 3-year absence and then the release of Secret Level in December gave me doubts that Love, Death, Robots would ever come back. I'm glad those fears are gone. Secret Level was great as well. The Hunt for the Minotaur. What is this? I'll check it out. Yeah, Zima Blue will always be one of my favorite pieces of art ever created. I don't know about Zima Blue, but I like the werewolf one. I like the one I was talking about before. The boat captain one where there's the giant crab monster. They're all really great, guys. Go check them out. Go watch the other ones. And in preparation for this next one, and then watch the volume 4 as it comes out. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, though, guys, we're gonna move on to the next one. So here we go. All right, guys. So this next one is part of a series that is near and dear to my heart. I mean, yeah. I don't know if there's really any other way to put it than that. I mean, it's just, since I saw the first one, and just, you know, since I saw the first one, the first movie in this series, and then just the way that it's built into, you know, they've built it up. It's been pretty cool. There's video games, movies, obviously, comic book. So yeah. So let's check it out. They're taking it into a new medium, though, which is very much appreciated, and we'll see what they can do here. So we are watching the trailer for Predator, Killer of Killers, First Look, Hulu. Coming at us from Hulu, and with the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 1.4 million views. Holy hell. Who is this? Just a second. Who is that?
Guys, how do I end up here again?
Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody that I knew. Okay, so 1.4 million views to 65,000 likes and 2,000 dislikes. Why 2,000? Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, so a lot of views. So, but we're gonna like the video as we do with all trailers that we react to, except for mobile game trailers because we hate those. The Hunt begins on June 6th. Predator, Killer of Killers arrives on Hulu with #Hulu on Disney+. Yeah, cool. I might get Hulu just for this. I love the Predator franchise. I love the Alien franchise. I loved Alien vs. Predator. Alien vs. Predator Requiem kind of wasn't, no, I didn't like that. If they would have gotten rid of everything and just left it at the Predator stuff with no human stuff, and it was just a Predator fighting aliens, That would have been cool. And I've loved the games. I have not read the comics. Let's check it out, though, guys. We got a 1 minute 52-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right, Vikings. Predators have been around for a long time. 4 centuries. Oh, they have hunted. Ooh. See, this is the Predator Extended Universe. The Deadliest Warriors. See, the only thing about the Predator on June 6th. Ooh! Oh, that is cool.
You are old enough now. It's time I tell you about the monster.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we're halfway. Well, we'll keep it rolling, and then we'll go back after. Ooh.
We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
So okay. That's like a berserker. Those are different types of predators, though. I thought that some of these types of predators were relatively new. This is showing that they've been around for a long time. Alright. Because they want the trophy. So, okay. This is actually great. Because there's been people talking about how for a long time they should make like movies like Transformers, you know, Predator, all that stuff. They've been talking about, and they're talking about what is the Predator planet, like their main planet and stuff. There's been people talking about how they should do those things, and doing it. This looks like it's going to be an anthology series in itself as well. Doing it in a way like this is really good. I was just going to mention, by the way, that the only thing I don't get about the Predators is that they're all honorable, and I get the idea of stalking your prey while invisible, but once you actually try to sneak up on them, you should turn off your cloak so that way you can actually try real stealth rather than just being invisible. This is pretty cool. How we've got whoa. There you go. How we've got the Predator works, and well, this is the thing, as I was to say, expanding on the lore and some of the cooler weapons we see. So there's the spear, and then you twist the spear, and it turns into a cuts the guy in half. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. And the graphical style is like Love, Death, and Robots, which we also saw this week before, and something like the Blue-Eyed Samurai. Now, we look at this, and if you've ever played Predator Concrete Jungle, they talk about how there are different clans of predators and different classes of predator within each of the clans. This is obviously what you would consider to be like a berserker, but okay, but it could still basically be a standard predator. Oh, but it's so big. I don't know. But this could you do see like a berserker predator in Predator Concrete Jungle, and it does have it has like a fist. Its right hand is missing. Okay, so that's goofy, but still okay. So he is running from one type of predator. They smash into there. Okay, I wanted to see this other predator. All right, so here's a predator that's all technoed up to the ship. It looks like he's plugged into the ship. No, he's not. I don't know if I like this one. I think they could get away with the berserker. We're going to have to see how they do here, but I don't think that I like the idea of a predator no mask. The predators with no mask in this way don't look the greatest. Even the berserker, who's giant, having this mask makes him look really cool. This guy here looks like just any generic alien. But okay, this is what I was looking at here. I know that I'm talking a lot about this, but this is actually kind of important to me. So this is what I was saying. This is the masks of the No, I guess it's not. Aren't these the masks of the hybrid predators or whatever from the newer movies? But I guess not. Never mind. Ignore that. I am liking this though. This is like what you would think of when you have the standard predator. That's an elder. You can tell by the horns, not the horns, but like the little kind of, yeah, I guess you'd say horns or whatever, accents on around his eyes. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So it's interesting, again, expanding on the lore and the technology. They are pulling him out, him specifically. This is not to destroy the ship. He wants to capture that trophy. That's cool. I'm liking it. It'll be interesting to see an anthology series where you could basically go throughout time and tell different stories of the Predator. I'm wondering if it's going to be one episode per kind of story, or if it'll be a few episodes and then we'll kind of jump like between part 1s and part 2s. Probably going to be one episode because that's what it typically is. But this is a great idea. How about we just do stories of predators killing people all throughout history? That sounds like it's going to be pretty freaking nifty. Let's see what people are saying. I imagine, now I already know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is I'm going to scroll down here and people are going to be talking about it being animated, and that's where the dislikes come from. But I like animation. Again, Blue Eye Samurai, Love, Death, and Robots, One More Level. Secret Level, not One More Level. Yeah, but let's see what other people are saying about it in the comments. My daughter worked on this. I have been a Predator fan since 1987. Made her dad proud. Can't wait to see it finally. Trailer. Film is not yet rated. Me. Rated R for rip and tear. Oh, there you go, yeah. Can't believe they actually made a movie centered around predators hunting warriors and soldiers from different time periods. This is like most Predator fans have waited for a long time. Probably like what, you know. Prey scratches fans' itch for more of it, and it's also animated with Arcane-ish art style. Shh! Don't mention Arcane. We do not speak of season 2 of Arcane. Imagine a predator during ancient Greece. The main protagonist is a Spartan hero who has to solo hunt the predator. Kratos! Oh my god, that's a good idea. Whoa! Predator in Viking era, Samurai era, World War II. Yes, I'm in. Whoa. What is this? Trigon. Try that. Let me see this. I really hope that the Predators are actually allowed to win some of these fights and it's not just the humans winning at the end of every episode. I like that. What is this? I like that. That idea. I think that there should be... It would be cool if they made a Predator movie either with or without dialogue, depending on how they did it, in which you have the Predator just fighting aliens. Yeah. The makers listened to fans and were like, we can't make movies about all of these, but they're great ideas, so we're going to make an anthology about them instead. Still a movie, just an anthology movie, which is probably the best for both worlds, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I get what it's saying. So it's still a movie, but it's not going to be episodic. It's just going to be different. It's just going to be different stories told at different times. There was another one. It's like Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities was the same way. Right? Because that was a movie. No, I'm wrong. But still, this looks like it's going to be great, guys. Go check it out on Hulu. I might have to get Hulu for this. March, April, May, June. Maybe I'll get it at the beginning of June or the end of May. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, we've got one more. So this was the last of the Juggers, the last of the V6s. No, this was the last movie trailer. So we're gonna move on to video games. As we do that, though, I'm gonna take a break here for just a second, recollect myself, and then we'll come right in and do the video game trailers. So we will see you guys after these short messages.
That's rough, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are jumping into it with video games. And it looks like this is going to be... So I'll be honest with you. This first one that we're looking at, I honestly don't even... I don't even know... I don't know exactly what this game is. But it has a popular... It's a popular, it's a popular trailer, so it's probably got a lot of people playing it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're checking out. We choose our trailers based on the most popular ones, the most viewed over the last week. So, yeah, let's see it. It's got a cool name too, and I think the promotional material that they usually do in this game is good too, so that's cool. But let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for War Thunder, official, the next big thing, infantry trailer. Coming at us from IGN with the Google Chrome extension. We can see that it's got 605,000 views, 20,000 likes, and 395 dislikes. So we are going to like the video, as we do with all trailers that we watch, except for mobile game trailers. Which, is this a mobile game? I guess we'll find out. If it is, we're going to dislike it because we dislike mobile game trailers. What? Is there an Avengers tattoo? Oh, I bet you it's going to be Chris Pratt because he's a Christian. He probably refuses the tattoo. But what? Because Chris Pratt probably is a Christian. You know, a lot of Christians have feelings about tattoos. But anyway, okay. So, celebrate April Fools with this latest War Thunder trailer, revealing a new update introducing infantry to the game. The new feature will be available soon, starting with World War I gameplay tests. War Thunder will now include World War I armored vehicles, aircraft, and infantry, expanding the game's depth and scale. A closed beta test for infantry will begin soon, with more details to come in the future. You can experience infantry in special tests dedicated to World War I. Okay, but see, it says April Fools. Is this a joke? I guess we'll find out. Here we go. So we got a 1 minute 46-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Yeah, so because War Thunder is tanks, right? Okay. Infantry. So basically they're making War Thunder into Call of Duty. Or modern, no. What is not Infinite War? No, whatever it is. Battlefield. There you go. But what does it actually look like? Is this a mobile game? Alright, I'm not seeing any gameplay. Why is there no gameplay? Alright. I thought so. This, okay. What is this? War Thunder. Because I don't understand. Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, what's going on with this game? It's a 2013 free-to-play vehicular combat multiplayer video game. Okay. Okay, so there's a mobile version of it. Okay. Alright, okay, well let's see what people are saying, because basically it doesn't look like there's any actual gameplay in this trailer, which makes me worried. I guess this might be gameplay. It's like little clips of it here. Well, alright. Let's check out what people are saying in the comments, though. It's going to take 3 to 5 years to unlock... Okay, yeah. To unlock the Scar without premium account. Repost so people realize this part wasn't an April Fool's joke. Alright. So basically, Enlisted was made using War Thunder's engine. They used that game as a playtest of sorts, it seems, to pave the way for this. Hopefully it's good. What? I like George Carlin, so... Okay. Can't wait to grind 3 years. Yeah, see, that's the problem. It seems like this is like microtransactions to the max. Never played War Thunder, but seeing go from vehicle combat game to battlefield competitor is pretty dang cool. Sure, we'll look at that. The initial model of the AK-47 probably didn't even have a receiver cover. The AK didn't pen my ceramic plate. How did you kill me? Shake my head. Can't wait for the military personnel leak document of each infantry. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that means. Oh. All right. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I figured when it wasn't actually this April Fool's update. Oh, okay. So people initially thought it was an April Fool's update, and now they are like, oh wait, it's not. This is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I don't know, guys. It seems like microtransactions is a big thing. I hate games that rely on that kind of stuff, and it does have a mobile component to it, so I don't know. Cross-platform with mobile. Yeah, so War Thunder Mobile uses the same cross-platform engine as War Thunder and other, making the game look top-notch harness of power of the latest. Okay, so War Thunder Mobile is a separate game. All right. Well, I honestly don't know so much about this. There wasn't enough gameplay for me to really gauge how this looks. Let me know in the comment section down below if you play the game and how it plays and what you think about it. But otherwise, we are going to move on to the next one. Here we go. All right. So this next one, I have never heard of. Don't know. It might be cool. It might not. And we're going to find that out together here. Yeah, so we're going to find that out together here. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Space Adventure Cobra, The Awakening anime trailer, PS5 games. Okay, coming at us from PlayStation, with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 99,000 views, 4.6 thousand likes, and 62 dislikes. And we are going to like the video as we do with all videos that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we hate those. Okay, so let's read the description. The legendary space pirate is back. Prepare to fight the Pirate Guild and relive the thrills of the iconic anime in Space Adventure Cobra, The Awakening, landing on PlayStation 5 on August 26th. Dive into fast-paced action platformer, into a fast-paced action platformer set in a rich and varied sci-fi universe. Use your gadgets to get out of dangerous situations and master your psycho gun to bend your shots for even greater effectiveness. All right. Well, sounds pretty cool. Based on an anime. Is this... So, I've seen this. I've seen that image. I've not seen the actual show. So, this will be interesting. Let's check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. So we've got a 1 minute, 28 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. Alright, this looks like Gundam, Yu Yu Hakusho, Astro Boy, all of those Golden Age animes. Cobra. Okay, platformer. 2D. Alright. Ooh, Lady. So we got Cobra, we got Lady. She can kick, I think he was shooting a little bit better. You got different abilities. Gameplay plays a little bit differently based on your character. Jane. Alright, so she's jumping. She looks like she has no weapons. Nope, she does. She has weapons. But how are you going to use a psycho gun? Crystal Bowie. Oh, you got the Silver Surfer. Okay. Alright, there you go. That's what it is. The psycho gun. And then you can shoot your cigar. Throw your cigar and it blows up. Alright, I'm liking it. Space Adventures Cobra. The Awakening. Cool. Yeah, I mean... looks pretty cool, you know? Yeah, I don't know anything about the lore, but the gameplay and stuff is nice. It's nice to have a trailer with lots of gameplay so you can actually see what it's going to be. So he's got like a super shooter, super blast, can swim. I'm wondering what the true differences are going to be between the characters. It's got potential, especially for people who watch the show. I mean, I love... So when things are based off of a successful IP, that means that there's lore. There's, you know, a lore that has been successfully germinated in a show or a book or a movie or whatever. And then the game can take advantage of all that. So hopefully this is good and does that. I just like how we've got this guy who looks like an alien, like a, you know, like a metal covered alien, but it looks like he's the bad guy. It looks like he's the bad guy. I guess the Silver Surfer was kind of the bad guy when he first got introduced, but he looks basically like the Silver Surfer, kind of. And he also floats around on a hoverboard that launches rockets. Rockets! But, okay, let's check out what other people... Well, actually, wait. This is what I should have done with the last one, too. I totally forgot. Let's see. Do we have a price? The Awakening. No price. But it is coming out from the developer of... Oh! The developer of Empire of the Ants, which is a good little game. I've never played this one. I'm not seeing... Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Very positive. Siberia, the world before... very positive for UFO robot Grenadizer. Some of these are mixed. Some of them are very positive, mixed, very positive, mostly positive. Yeah, so this looks pretty cool. Like a solid developer. It's got some, has some stuff that's mixed, but nothing. This one is bad. But anyway, looks like it's mostly good stuff. So this has some potential to be pretty good here from a good development team. I really liked Empire of the Ants. Go check out my review. But no price yet on the game. So we don't know. Probably be like a $30 game, maybe $40. But yeah, that's what I've got. Hey, listen, guys, my kids are knocking on the door, so I'm gonna go to a quick intermission, and then we'll be right back. Come back and watch the next one. By the way, just a quick reminder: August 26, 2025. All right, I'll be right back, guys, and we'll see you after these short messages. All right, everybody, we are back, and this is Maria. She's with us now. Maria, say hi. Hi. And she just came and knocked on my door and asked me if she could come and sit with me. So we now have a new guest. All right, so here's what's going on, guys. We have another one from a big, basically a big, very popular series. Well, not, I guess now it's a series. This is a sequel. The first one did really well and has kind of been, I wouldn't even call it a cult classic, but it's one that people play all the time, even now as it's been a long time since it first came out. Let's check it out, guys. We are, what am I doing? Sorry, guys. Let's check it out, guys. We are watching the trailer for Enter the Gungeon 2. Announcement trailer, Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so coming at us from Nintendo of America. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 152,000 views, 4.4 thousand likes, and 336 dislikes. Enter the Gungeon 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Experience the reloaded sequel to the iconic bullet dungeon crawler with Enter the Gungeon 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. So this is going to be a launch title, which that's, yeah, cool. Let's sounds pretty cool. Okay, so I remember watching, this is a roguelike game. I remember watching my buddy, he played Enter the Gungeon, and he really liked it. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of a cool little sequel going on, and it's going to launch with the, probably going to launch around the same time as Nintendo Switch 2, or be a launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2. All right, so let's check it out, guys. This is going to be a short one. We got a 30-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Is that the actual graphics? Is this gameplay? Ooh, those are a bunch of bullets. That is a boss. Oh, wow, that is a graphical upgrade. We got rocket launchers, missiles, machine guns. I love this trailer. I really love this trailer because it's 30 seconds long. Okay, so it just jumps right in within the first 3 seconds. We're seeing what's happening. And then basically it runs for 23 seconds. 23 seconds. 24. Yeah, at second 25 seconds with more gameplay packed into it than most other game trailers. Was that good, Maria? Was that really fun? You say, fun! I love you. I love you, Maria. I love you guys, but I love her way more because she's my daughter. Okay, so I think this looks good. This looks pretty cool. Let's see the price, if it's going to be on... It's probably not going to be on Steam. No, it is. It is, but when is it releasing? It's to be announced. So we don't know when it's going to be releasing on Steam. But it's got the 3D art style, because the other one had, if you go to Enter the Gungeon, that is what the graphics look like here, and this is Enter the Gungeon, and the graphics look like this. So massive upgrade depending on what you're looking for to the graphics. So this looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah. But all right, guys. So I think this is awesome. Let's check out what people are saying in the comments. Didn't the Direct glitch over this? The Direct messed up this announcement. A literal sequel to one of my favorite games. I was so hyped and confused when rewatching the Direct. Oh, okay. Yes, I can finally see this without a still image of a survival game. I did not watch Direct. I try to stay away from all that stuff so that way I can react to the trailers in a genuine way.
Like it.
Yeah. 19. How are you supposed to dodge that? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Wait, well, he did dodge it, though. Let's see. Okay, so he dodges right over it. Yes. Do you need to go get your blanket?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. This is more a teaser than a trailer. The music is already so good. Not a fan of the new art style. I hope I will change my mind after a new trailer comes. Clearly, work in progress. It'll be better on release. Okay, so this is cool. Yeah, I tuned in direct 10 minutes late, so luckily I didn't have this moment to glitch out. Pretty hyped. Yeah, some people are saying they don't like the new art style, but most people are saying that it's a pretty good game. And yes, guess people have more money than brain cells because they genuinely think complaining about Mario Kart's world price is completely unrelated. Comment section will change anything. That's funny, yeah. But most people are saying that it's going to be pretty cool because it's Enter the Gungeon was a big huge game. But that's all we've got for this one, guys. We're going to move over on to the next one. So here we go. Oh, by the way, just a quick reminder, this is coming out in 2026. But all right, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so Maria needs to go get her blanket. Maria, go get your blanket. And she will be back. And she's watching herself now on the camera. Because she can see herself right here. But all right, so this next one is a game that I just absolutely have loved. I've played a lot of it. I'm actually in my current iteration of playing the game. I'm trying to get all of the trophies, so I've actually cleared out whole swaths of even the side quests of the game. So that's pretty cool. The thing is that this is releasing on a new console, I think is what it is. So let me check because let me just pull this up real quick. Oh, you got your blanket. Okay, my daughter got her blanket. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. I think I've already gotten this. But anyway, sorry, I'm not trying to take up all the time talking about irrelevant stuff. Let's get into this thing. So we are watching the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. And actually, here's the actual thing. Announcement trailer, Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so coming at us from Nintendo of America, with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 164,000 views, 7.5 thousand likes, 386 dislikes. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to Night City, the open-world action-adventure RPG. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition will be available June 5th on Nintendo Switch 2. So now, when did this come out? Because I got it. So for me, it was $82.78. Well, it is right now, and it came out in that's the base game, Phantom Liberty. But when did the bundle come out? Because I bought everything. Explore the city of the future. The bundle, I can't see when the bundle came out for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, but it was $82.87. It's $82.87 on Steam. It's got that's an 8% discount, and I love this game. I love this game. So let's check it out. We've got and by the way, when this game first came out, I did a review, but I can honestly tell you, I never had. There was so many of the problems that people had. I really never did have them, so it was weird trying to do the review, having not had any of the glitches or goofy stuff that was happening. Yeah, so it was, yeah. But anyway, let's check it out. So we've got a 46-second trailer. I hope that you guys are ready. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG.
Oh, okay, so this is...
Thanks to the power and new features of Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the
Okay,
city
so
of
it's...
dreams at home or on the go.
All right, so just so you guys understand, so this is, I guess this has never been in the hands of Nintendo Switch players. Now it is going to be in the hands of Nintendo Switch players because the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have the power to be able to run the game. So that's pretty cool. All right, well, let's continue on here. Let's see what they say.
Get ready to meet incredible characters and discover amazing stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025.
All right. All right, June 5th. So we've got April, May, June. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically 9. 8.5. We got 8.5 weeks. All right. I love the game. I don't know. See, this is the thing. This is why I don't get the Switch though, because I like high graphical fidelity, and you see I'm on the computer all the time, or the PS5, because I like higher quality graphical fidelity than what the Switch can provide. Let's check out what the comments are saying. CD Projekt Red really should hold a tutorial for all developers to show them how to fit their entire game and DLC onto the cartridge without access keys or downloads. You want to go with Mommy? Okay. When you go, make sure to when you go, close the office door. All right. Oh, you want your bag. All right. Make sure to tell everybody goodbye. She's waving to you, but yeah. All right. Never in my life would I have thought I would be able to play Cyberpunk on a Nintendo console. Exactly. Wake up, Mario. We got Goombas to stomp. Still shocked they left PS5 users with a DLC code in box, and on Switch 2, they're doing full-fledged one-package release on a 68GB card. How we went from we can play Skyrim on the Switch to this is such an extreme power move. They can't use the Nintendo is doomed line anymore, so they just gotta call them greedy for charging what good games are worth after spending $500+. Yeah, so more than $500 for Nintendo Switch 2, and you can finally play Cyberpunk 2077 on a Switch console. I sold my Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox One X a few days before the Direct to fund my Switch 2. I was so shocked to this in the Direct. I hope it would come to Switch 2, but launch day. They already got my money. Thank you for continuing to support Nintendo. So here's the deal. Why would you sell your... So, like, for me, I'm not a rich man. I don't really make money from YouTube, although I do, but it's like not anything. I just save my money and then get the console. Like $500 is a lot, but if you say even if you saved like $50, $100 a month, and that might be too much for some people. But if that's too much for some people, maybe you don't need to get an Xbox. Maybe you don't need to get a new Switch. Maybe you need to save your money for whatever things. And I've been poor in my life before, so it's not. I'm not like poor shaming. I'm just yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just saying maybe save up. Don't sell your Xbox. I'm guessing this one is a $100 port. It's $70 according to CD Projekt Red. It blows my mind that CD Projekt Red is able to get the whole of Cyberpunk as well as its DLC all onto one cartridge. Meanwhile, Capcom / SE Sony Entertainment are releasing SF6 and Bravely Default as game keys. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Physical media is where it's at. Seriously, it still is. You can't beat it. They can't lock you out of it. You need to own the game, guys. You do. You need to own the game. But good old games is another one that's good for that too. So yeah, I really enjoy Cyberpunk 2077. It's cool to see that Nintendo Switch players are going to be able to play it now. Awesome. Cool. But yeah, all right. Well, let's move on to the last one for the evening. Go check this one out on June 5th. All right, on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so I have no idea what this is, but it looks like a Ghost of Tsushima clone. Excuse me. It looks like a Ghost of Tsushima clone, which some of these are good, some of these aren't so great. We'll see what happens. That's really the whole thing. All right, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Where Winds Meet, coming 2025, PS5 games. Coming at us from PlayStation. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 254,000 views, 10,000 likes, and 160 dislikes. Let us just check this out real quick. If we go like this, let's see if I can find the thumbnail, because the thumbnail is interesting. This is the thumbnail. So, okay, so that straight up looks like Jin Sakai. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, I mean, that looks like Jin Sakai. I don't know what that thing is. Maybe this is about a ninja rather than a samurai, because he doesn't have a katana or anything. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to like the video, as we do with all videos that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we do not like those. Where Winds Meet. Excuse me. Where Winds Meet is an epic wuxia open world action-adventure RPG set in the ancient China at the 10th century. Probably in the 10th century. Well, whatever. Players will assume the role of a young martial artist as they embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries of their own identity. Let the wind carry your legend on an epic journey. Where Winds Meet is coming to PlayStation in 2025. Wish list now. All right. This is a real quick Google search. We'll let you know. It's a Chinese genre of fiction, also known as martial arts chivalry, that features martial arts in ancient China, often with extraordinary skills, artists, and strong sense of justice and honor. Okay, so this is going to be like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where your character will like be able to jump off of water and branches, and they can't really fly, but they do some cool ability. I don't know if that's going to be in the game. I'm just saying that's the type of thing. So it is kind of like China's Ghost of Tsushima. So that's pretty cool. Let's check it out, guys. We got a 2-minute and 28-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. What do we got? Harsh ring the chime bells. Okay. In storms bend the reeds. To the north they fought. To the north they fought. Okay. Is this going to be a rogue? Not a roguelike. The river still bleeds. Is this going to be a Souls-like game? A throne was brought down. Because you can see, okay, so like Souls-like games, they have their gameplay merits and stuff. You can just tell it's like not the greatest graphics. And Souls-like games tend to have a little bit of cheesy graphics. Let them blame my deeds. They have a dragon chained up, but it's a dragon statue and the truth of history. Ask the streets what it needs, or what it reads. Okay. Are you going to show us some gameplay there, old man? Okay, we got a red umbrella. Yep, there she is, able to float down, and okay, you're jumping around. Cool. Alright, so this is... Okay. Yeah, so this looks like... So this looks like it's straight out of Ghost of Tsushima because of the landscape. But, my god, what is it? Samurai game. PS5. Rise of the Ronin. That's what it is. Rise of the Ronin. This looks sort of like Rise of the Ronin, which is, I mean, it's not really a bad game, but I didn't like it so much. I had problems. There was problems that I had with it that I just... But, you know, all of these games, you look at them and it's like they have an approximation of good graphics, but there's just something, like, cheesy about the graphics. But anyway, okay, so this looks straight out of Ghost of Tsushima as far as the landscape here. But then the gameplay looks... Wait, did your character just use the Force? But the gameplay is a little... is different. It's more like Rise of the Ronin. Okay, what just happened? So your character here, you're activate almost like Red Dead Redemption. You're activating your thing, and then he grabs him. It looks like he's grabbing his weapon or something. Okay, we got force powers. I want to see the jumping. But this is gonna just watch. This is gonna be a Souls like. All right, you got super speed. Can you do the flying thing? Where winds meet. All right, I'm gonna check it out on Steam. I want to see. Not all images appear in game. I want to see the flying thing. If you ever watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, you'll see them like step off of water and be able to do like a gliding. All right, let's see. I bet you action adventure RPG. It says, is this going to be a Souls-like? Eastern combat system. Okay, so where the winds meet is where the winds meet a Souls-like. I bet you it's going to say yes, which is going to turn me off. Looks to have taken the next gen Souls-like crown from Elden Ring. Okay, so it's saying it's much more forgiving. Okay, cool. But we don't have a price yet. It's probably going to be a $70 game. I don't like Souls-like games. You know, ones that are narratively... They tend not to be narratively driven. Maybe this one is. And that would be really cool. Actually, look at it. It's just like Ghost of Tsushima, where you're playing the... You're doing the puzzle games, and it's like the flute blowing. This is clearly... sort of trying to get that same feeling, because Ghost of Tsushima was a huge success. But it's like the Chinese version of Ghost of Tsushima. All right, well, I think it has potential and it looks cool. And Souls-likes have good gameplay. I just don't like the narratives usually, because they're usually confusing. And the guy who invented the idea of like Souls-likes did that on purpose. So just realize that before you go, no, they all have story and it's really, just no. The guy even said, I intentionally got rid of the narrative so that, because I wanted people to be confused. There you go. I'm trying to think of the word. I have early onset dementia, by the way, guys. I don't. This is a joke. I have early onset dementia, though. That's what I tell people, at least. So just bear with me. Okay, let's check out the comment section. I'm so glad to see these Chinese games coming into the light. Let's keep them coming. That's cool. So many China/Japanese style games, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Excited for this after Kazan and AI Limit. We're feasting with these Phantom Blade, Wu Chang, Tides of Annihilation, and Lies of P Overture DLC. Nice to see China and South Korea dominating the space. It's true. China and South Korea have really taken over a lot of spaces, including movies too. Well, not China so much, but South Korea. And yeah, that's great, you know. But the reason that it seems like the reason they're doing that is because they're really sticking to the formula of doing things that people like and having high quality rather than anything else. I heard a friend say recently, oh, you know, capitalism has ruined the movie star. And that's absolutely not true, because capitalism is the idea of continually making money. The only way to do that is to make things that people like and only say things that people like, and that's not what movie stars have done, and that's why they're not popular. Yeah. So, oh, wait a minute now. Here you go. So, I don't know how capitalism would have done that. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Thank you, PlayStation. I need more games like this one. So stoked. I can't wait for the staff fighting and build. What the heck? Okay. Games will break my bank account indefinitely. Where the winds meet. Yes, I've been waiting for this meeting with the winds, and I love the Japanese mythology. I'm usually not into China. I'm not into China's culture, but this game has been on my watch list for a while now, and I think will be a 2025 game of the year. Gameplay, graphics, and visual style are peak. We know it's open world with character creation and a class customization. Look very promising so far. Yeah, I guess that's cool. Sure. It has potential, and if it has narrative, then I think it, like in my personal opinion, it would be a great game based on what we're seeing here. If it doesn't have narrative, I'm just not interested in games that have no narrative or are confusing. All these people who say that, like, oh, Elden Ring has narrative. No, it doesn't. It has lore. Everything that is the story happened already. You aren't the story. The story happened. You've come after the story. That's why nobody knows what the heck is going on. But all right, this looks cool, guys. So this is my the last one for the night. Make sure to check us out Fridays at 6 o'clock for the Trailers with Mike live streams, guys. They also get published as clips, 10 clips, one for each trailer that we react to on YouTube. In the Trailers with Mike playlist over on our channel. Check all that out, though, guys. There's not going to be an after show today because I don't have a guest, but I really appreciate you. Being here and supporting. Make sure to go and check out the merch. Check out the, membership. Think about membership because you can get videos a day early, and we really appreciate the support. That's all I've got today, guys. God bless you all, and have a good night.